Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let's see if it's working. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right, we good. Okay, so go ahead and get myself set up and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned last weekend, it's my last time doing camp in St. Louis. Since I'm back at school now, we're here doing it in Alabama, so this is how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Unless I go back to St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? If we still here by that time when I go on break, but if not, then I'll just be doing it from here. You know, I guess this is gonna be my little camp setup I'm gonna do. So I'll be down here, you know what I'm saying, doing this. Not too many people out here walking or whatnot, because it's the weather's starting to get a little bad. It look like it's about to start raining and stuff and thundering, but it should pass over, you know. It looked like it started raining when I first left, you know what I'm saying, my little crib, but the Lord put the spirit on me to do my camp at this time, so I'm gonna do it at this time, you know. And Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, the Lord keep me covered and whatnot. Put the right words in my mouth to speak so I can edify you all, you know what I'm saying, the hopeful elect out there. But, you know what I'm saying, with that being said, I want to open up the camp by turning to the east and giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, I want to give double blessing and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh. And today's camp lesson is going to be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of a mix. You know, this is my first camp lesson going by myself, so, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, it be smooth, you know what I'm saying, this is what I prepare myself for, you know, being out here on the highways and the byways by myself, you know what I'm saying, studying to show myself approved, so Lord willing, the hard work will pay off. But with that being said, you know, today's topic for camp lesson will be going over Esau, Edom's fate, you know what I'm saying, Babylon the Great, where we at right now, you know what I'm saying, we're seeing a lot of stuff going on in the news as far as Israel and Iran, you know what I'm saying. They said, I believe in the news, I seen it yesterday or a couple of days ago, it was talking about how the Syrians bombed the U.S. or whatnot. So, you know, there's rumors of war going on all out, you know what I'm saying. I just made a lesson on it yesterday, talking about the end times of prophecy, you know what I'm saying. Earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of earthquakes going on. It's a record number of earthquakes going on this year alone. It's a lot of earthquakes going on in California, you know what I'm saying? So that land's getting messed up. And this place is slowly going down, you know what I'm saying? Esau Edom is going to get his judgment when it's due, you know what I'm saying? When the Lord feels like it's time for them to be judged and have this ultimate judgment, which is the second death, it's going to come. But as far as that day, we got to keep praying, you know what I'm saying? Praying for the days to be short and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? Keep studying to show ourselves approved. Keep, you know what I'm saying, going out here preaching on the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying, asking for the Lord to keep a strong faith and will in us, you know what I'm saying? And that's all we can do. It'll work itself out. But I want to talk about that because I already did a lesson on that yesterday, you know what I'm saying, talking about earthquakes, rumors of war, pestilence and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? You got the, you know what I'm saying, the Michael Porter Oxy X-ray going on, you know what I'm saying? They trying to use that as, you know what I'm saying, the next pestilence that's gonna take over the world. You know what I'm saying? We already seen what happened with the video, you know what I'm saying? We already seen what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? We already seen what happened with the Corey video. So that was the first pandemic. Maybe this will be the next one. Maybe it'll be the Big Bird. You never know, you know what I'm saying? Gotta throw the algorithm off or whatnot. But we're gonna be talking about Esau's fate, you know what I'm saying, his latter end, you know what I'm saying, his demise, the destruction of this place. And then we also, Lord willing, if we get to it, we're gonna talk a little bit about the 2/3 fate. You know what I'm saying? What happens when you don't take heed? You know what I'm saying? When you live in this nigga spirited plantation mindset life. You know? So, but the bulk of it is gonna be about Esau Edom. So, Lord willing, the lesson be edifying to you all. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off the lesson with Obadiah. You know what I'm saying? It talks a lot about it talks a lot about Esau's judgment in Obadiah 1. So, you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and start off with that. So, this is Obadiah 1 and verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. That they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not know in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise man out of Edom and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? So, you know what I'm saying? Esau, Edom, you know what I'm saying? They prepare themselves as being this very wise person, you know what I'm saying? As if they're the most wise people on earth. But we know that they are the basis of men. You know what I'm saying? We taught them how to, you know what I'm saying, have manners and whatnot. We taught them how to bathe themselves. We taught them how to live correctly, you know what I'm saying? They was living like cavemen before they came across us. You know what I'm saying? But they take the wisdom and well, I ain't gonna say wisdom, but they take all the glory and stuff like that, making it seem like they are the top, you know what I'm saying, nation, and they not. The top nation is the nation of Israel, you know what I'm saying? The true children of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? The Negroes, natives, and Latinos. So you out here painting a picture and making it seem like it's something that it's not, and you're not wise, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is gonna make you and put you back in your place, you know what I'm saying, as the basis of men. So he's gonna destroy all the wise men out of Edom, all of them. They all gonna be destroyed. Y'all gonna go into that 1,000 years of captivity. So, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. So the Lord is coming with a sword, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is sending his son back with redness in his eyes, anger. He's gonna be filled with anger. Because the last time he came down, you know what I'm saying? Y'all crucified him. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, which being the Negroes. You know what I'm saying? You've had all this violence towards us and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Enslaved us 400 plus years. We're still in captivity right now, you know what I'm saying? Cut our arms off, you know what I'm saying? Chopped our bodies up, you know what I'm saying? Made us into furniture and whatnot. Used our skin. You skinned us. You made us into shoes. You know what I'm saying? You hung us on trees. You're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna have to pay for that very greatly. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay with judgment from the Lord. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, after that 1,000 years, we're not gonna have to deal with or see something as wicked as an Edomite ever again. You know what I'm saying? And the wicked top of that being Amalekites, you know what I'm saying? The 48 fakers, as a brother likes to say. You know what I'm saying? Them small hatters. They are the top of the wickedness. You know what I'm saying? And even though we outdone them in wickedness, they still a wicked ass people. You know what I'm saying? They tried, like the brother said last week, man, they trying to push to be able to delete 2 million people. They trying to delete 2 million people off the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? They straight wicked. They born wicked. So this is Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. You know what I'm saying? So like the elders say, you know what I'm saying? You put out wickedness, you're going to get wickedness back. You put out righteousness, you're going to get righteousness back. Esau, Edom, all they do is put out wickedness. So what are they going to get in return? They're going to get wickedness back. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a common misconception of these people that live around here, walking around, thinking that nothing's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Living life freely and whatnot. You know, they don't understand that the Lord is coming to bring judgment upon their people. that their kingdom will come down. They don't understand that. But we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord, you know what I'm saying, reveal his secrets to the prophets so that we can preach the latter end of Esau, Edom, you know what I'm saying, Babylon the Great, you know what I'm saying, we can preach that our people are the chosen people, you know what I'm saying, so they can, Lord willing, turn to the truth and live right and try and live a righteous life. These people don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, they live in La La Land. They don't understand that, you know what I'm saying, these people have been mass murdering Palestinians over there since one attack in October. You know what I'm saying? They done killed hundreds of thousands of them people. It's not even as many as they saying because, you know what I'm saying, there's no telling how many bodies is underneath all the rubble. That type of stuff has not hit this place. So if it don't concern them, why would they pay attention to it? But they don't understand that it's their turn next. They don't understand that. For as, this is 16, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So, you know what I'm saying? Like all things, you know what I'm saying? You get in trouble with your parents, you're gonna get punished for that. You're getting in trouble with the Lord, Yahweh, Allah Shadi, demon like power. You get in trouble with him, you're going to have to pay the ultimate cost. And like it reads, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. So, like I say, I look at my skin and I thank the Lord I'm not an Edomite because they got to pay an ultimate price. And I'm thankful for the Lord for having mercy on me. I'm thankful for the Lord having mercy on me to open my eyes and be able to discern and learn, you know what I'm saying, be willing to, you know what I'm saying, be knowledgeable and seek for wisdom in His truth, you know. But upon, this is 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So we're going to take back what's ours. You know, they're over there ruling on our land, you know what I'm saying? They're over there ruling in our holy land, Israel, you feel me? And it reads that in Jeremiah 36:5, which I'm going to get in a second, Lord willing. I believe it's Jeremiah 36:5. But you know, they're over there painting the pictures of the faces, you know what I'm saying? They're painting the pictures of the faces, making it seem like it's their history, it's their heritage. It's not their heritage, it's our heritage. You know what I'm saying? And we coming to take it back with the chariots. Something that you can't stop. You know what I'm saying? The heaven of the Lord's army. Or the Lord of heaven's armies. Salaki. The Lord of heaven's armies. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take it back with him. Calling the shots, riding shotgun. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. So, you know, typical Jake, whenever they hear about this truth or whatnot, they always ask about, well, what about the white people? You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen to them? Why are you always worried about what's going to happen to Esau, Edom? You know what I'm saying? You too worried about what's going to happen to them, and you don't see this as a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go into rulership. But your dumb ass still worried about Edomites, Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still worried about trying to save the white man. Why y'all don't never say nothing about the other nations? It's just fuck them, I guess, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to see y'all people in power. You don't want to see how life is really lived. You don't want to see how it feels to not have to wake up every day and slave away at a job you don't like. You don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be at rest when we get to the kingdom. Man, Jake is something else. He kills me with that shit. So we can go ahead and continue on. Talk to my next point, man. It's a lot. 1:1. Let me make sure this is still on. I just want to make sure I'm not just talking. Okay, it is. So this is Malachi 1:1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So this place, you know what I'm saying? This world we see it as, this captivity, this place, America, is going to be laid waste. It's going to be a wasteland. It's going to be a desert. Just like in the movie The Book of Eli, which is a good depiction of it, because, you know what I'm saying, in those latter days, you know what I'm saying, people are going to be searching for the word, and it's going to be too late, which where famine of the word comes in. And like I was listening to one of my lessons the other day, you know what I'm saying, people are going to run to and fro. The knowledge is going to be increased, but they're not going to be able to find the prophets, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to find us on the highways and the byways. They're not going to be able to find us on YouTube. They're not going to be able to find us on any other platforms, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be too late. And that's my point of talking about the 2/3 today, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to take heed. You know what I'm saying? Ask the Lord, you know what I'm saying, to put the Spirit on you to understand this truth, you know? And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. This place is going to be a desert. It's going to be a desert. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. So when this place gets thrown down, you know what I'm saying, when it's engulfed with the lake of fire, y'all going to have to rebuild it. You know what I'm saying? In the heaven, in the kingdom, y'all going to have to rebuild our kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kingdom gonna get destroyed, y'all gonna have to rebuild it. And y'all gonna have to rebuild our kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna go into captivity. Thus says Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Like I said in my lesson yesterday, Esau Edom is the greatest terrorist of all time. Esau Edom is the greatest terrorist of all time. They are master killers. They mastered in it. They come up with stuff that your brain couldn't even comprehend to come up with. That's how smart they are when it comes to killing and being wicked. That's how smart they are. They deceive you, you know what I'm saying? That's why we call Esau Edom the devil. They're deceivers. They're master deceivers. You know? They deceive you, you know what I'm saying? Make you do one thing. It's a little windy out here, and that's what I was worried about. I'm glad I caught my screen, but this thing on the lip blew over. Damn. Well, my little bag is gone from my little tripod case, but it's okay. I ain't want to go try and run after it, and then this thing tip over, so I have to make a decision. It's all good. But it says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. And I like what it reads in the NLT, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Esau's descendants in Edom may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. But the Lord of heaven's armies replies, they may try to rebuild, but I will demolish them again. Their country will be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people with whom the Lord Yahweh is forever angry. It's a reason why Esau Edom always, you know what I'm saying, disputes that. You know what I'm saying? They always say, well, the Edomites, they perish, you know what I'm saying? They don't want people to know that they are Edomites, because they know. See, bro, it's these damn buses that keep on driving by hella fast and making this shit move. But, you know, so they actually, I don't want to set it up right there. Salaki. I still want my screen in front of me. Fuck them buses. Anyways, so it's a reason why they don't want people to know that they're the Edomites of the Bible. And it's a reason why they don't want us to know that we are the true children of Israel. You know why? Because they know that the Edomites don't have a good part in our book. They know that. That's why they say they face, you know what I'm saying? That's why they say their skin, because they know that Esau came out red and hairy, like a garment. He was woolly, like an animal, as it reads. That's why they don't want us to know that. That's why they don't want the world to know that they are the true Edomites. That's why, you know what I'm saying, these small hatters, they don't want people to know that they are the Amalekites. But you are. You are the Amalekites. You fit the descriptions, you know what I'm saying? You fit the descriptions perfectly. We fit the descriptions perfectly as the Israelites. And that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord made it. So deal with it, bitch. So I get from my profanity, but let's just continue, man. And speaking of it, it just came up too. But I'm going to read, because this my point, was in 23. This is Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So we are the younger people. We are the stronger people. We are the people of the Lord, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Alashad, a demon-like power. Yahweh, existing one. He exists. So we are his people. We came out second. You are the elder. You will be serving us in the kingdom. You can't get around that. It says it clearly right here in Genesis 25 and 23. So we're going to continue reading down, because like I was just reading, or like I was just saying, my point came up. This is 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, being from 2 nations, like I just read. So how people say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, Jacob and Esau, you know what I'm saying, they both was white, you feel me? They can't even come up with the 12 tribes charts right when they lie. How could Jacob be of a fair skin? You know what I'm saying? Jacob was a Hebrew. Jacob was a Hebrew. He became an Israelite, you know what I'm saying, when he wrestled an angel, and the Lord gave him the name Israel. That's when we became Israelites, you know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes of Israel through his sons. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. Who does that look like to you in the modern day? The white man. They're red. They're hairy all over, like a wolf. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. So, you know what I'm saying? It's more descriptions of Jacob, you know what I'm saying, the Israelites and whatnot. But that's not what the point of the lesson is today. So I'm not going to go into that description. But I'm going to go into my next point. And this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Jacob is the beginning of the world that followeth. So Esau, Edom is ruling the world right now. You know what I'm saying? The Amalekites, which are the top Edomites, they are ruling the world right now. Esau, Edom. You go around, you look, who's control of the world? You know what I'm saying? America. Them Ish people. They control the world. They are Esau, Edom. We are Jacob. You know what I'm saying? We're beginning of the word that followeth. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom, the Lord's kingdom that shall abide forever, even forever. We will rule that kingdom. So let's, you know what I'm saying, going into my next point. Y'all not gonna have a, you know what I'm saying, y'all not gonna have a say in this next kingdom. We gonna have our turn. All these other nations think they got next. No, we got next. You know what I'm saying? We done waited our time. We done went through trials and tribulations. We done went through so many captivities to get to where we trying to go. You know what I'm saying? The Lord had to put us through so much bullshit and so many setbacks so that we could prove ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that we are strong with our leadership. You know what I'm saying? If you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud too. You can't just have something good and not have something bad happen. You know, we have to deal with the most bullshit throughout all the nations because of the thing we did. We transgressed against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We committed adultery on the Lord. So we have to deal with that. We went really low as a people. And you know what? Before I get that, let me get I just remembered to get it. Water, yeah, how about Shemal Shah? Let me go back. I was just talking about it. How the Amalekites are over there, you know what I'm saying, in our land. You feel me? They are foreigners. You know what I'm saying? That is not their land. So I remembered that I need to pull that back up. So let me go ahead and get it. Make sure this is correct. Bear with me, please. Make sure I'm pulling up the right precept. Salaki, it was Ezekiel 36:5. So this is Ezekiel chapter 36:5. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh the Most High Power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea. Who is Idumea? The Edomites, which have appointed my land into their possession. What land is he talking about? He's talking about Israel. Which have appointed my land unto their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey. So they over there, you know what I'm saying, roaming, ruling in our land like it's theirs, you know what I'm saying. They have the whole world confused and tricked that they are native to that land, and they're not. They're not native to that land. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those people, like I said in my lesson yesterday, Benjamin Netanyahu, you know what I'm saying? A lot of those people change their names so they can sound more ish, so they can sound more like a small head person. You know what I'm saying? That man is Polish. His last name is not Netanyahu. His last name is like Milikowski or some shit. He's Polish. You know what I'm saying? So they over there roaming in the Lord's land, you know what I'm saying? Playing dress up, playing make believe and shit. They gonna pay for that too. It's gonna come great destruction on this place right here. Great destruction on this place for sure. You know what I'm saying? Babylon the Great. And it's gonna be great destruction over there in Israel as well. So now that I got that, I can go ahead and go on to my next point. Always preaching about the downfall of the Edomites, brother. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no type of remorse when they was killing and hanging off people, so fuck them. It's prophecy. It's got to come out. You know what I'm saying? The Lord told us to speak on these things. So, this is Psalm. Man. This is Psalm 37:12. The wicked plotted against the just, and gnashes upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow, to cast down the poor and the needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bow shall be broken. So, it just comes back on my point, you know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. What you put out is what you're gonna get back in return. But for y'all, what you put out is what you get back in return is gonna be far worse than what you put out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to deal with ultimate judgment from the Lord, Yahweh, like I said. So, you know what I'm saying? You have all of these, you know what I'm saying, schemes and whatnot, like the elder apostle Ariam Lob just said on his live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all slick? You're not slicker than a can of oil, you feel me? You're not slicker than Yahweh. You're not slicker than Yahweh shot. You know? You think you're slick, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? All of your secrets are being uncovered, you know what I'm saying? To us. All of your secrets are being uncovered through the Lord. The Lord is uncovering your secret parts. You can't hide anything from him. You can't hide anything from him. So, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got plans to go against us. You feel me? Trying to wrap us up, you know what I'm saying we enemies of the state. Trying to come in and take us at 3 a.m. The Lord not going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, or some of us will be captured and taken into plantation camps and into FEMA camps and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Going to bondage just speaks on that. But at the same time, you ain't gonna be able to wrap up all his men, because you're gonna have to deal with the chariots too. So, yeah, man. These people walking around here don't have a fucking clue what's about to happen. You feel me? They think, you know what I'm saying? The ones who do think they have knowledge, you feel me? The ones who do think they have knowledge, you feel me? They just prepping, you know what I'm saying? Doomsday preppers. That ain't gonna help you. That's not gonna save you from the lake of fire, you feel me? That's not gonna save you. Only way you can make it up out of this place is through them chariots. It's the only way you're gonna make it up out of this fire. That's the only way. And that goes for the Israelites. That's not talking about the heathen nations, because y'all are fucked. You feel me? Y'all are fucked. Y'all have no way of escaping this place. You made your bed, not laying it, bitch. It's lucky for my profanity. I usually don't curse like this, but the spirit is just on me because I'm ready to see these people downfall. This is Psalm 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. You know what I'm saying? They have great pride. You know what I'm saying? They name their places after themselves. You know what I'm saying? The streets, all of these big buildings you see, they name it all after themselves. You know what I'm saying? The places we dwell. You know what I'm saying? Esau Edom is so damn disrespectful. They'd go and take over, you know what I'm saying, a Gadites land or whatnot, or so-called Native American land. You know what I'm saying? Go and kill them people off. You know what I'm saying? Go and make those people walk across the United States, you know what I'm saying, the whole country. And then after they get done with that, you know what they do? They name the land they just captured after the people they captured it from. How sick is that? You know what I'm saying? They delete a whole nation or tribe or group of people, and then you know what they do after that? They name that place after those people that they killed. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. This their way is their folly, yet their posterity approve their sayings. Selah. Like sheep they are laid in the grave. Death shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning, and their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. So you know what I'm saying? Like it says, you know, a ruler shall uprise out of Esau, Salakia, out of Jacob, and shall have dominion over all the other nations. So it says this is the fate of fools. That's what it reads in the NLT. This is the fate of fools. You know, that's why it reads. That's why it reads that that you should be careful. You know what I'm saying? Being very proud and whatnot, because you will be brought down. You should be very careful. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You never know. That's why you shouldn't walk in pride. You should walk and be humble. You feel me? The Lord can do anything and do whatever he wants to you. Like I said before, you are a blade of grass to the Lord. And all of these fields that cover this earth. You feel me? Look at all the blades of grass. Just look at them. Look at them behind me. All the blades of grass. You know what I'm saying? You're just a blade of grass to the Lord. It says, like a sheep, they are led to the grave, where death will be their shepherd. In the morning, the godly will rule over them. Who are the godly? The people of the Lord. The people of the Lord are the godly. You know what I'm saying? He made us to become a righteous people. When we become white, when he cleanses us, then we will be, you know what I'm saying, righteous. That's when we become righteous. Right now, we can't be righteous because we can't keep all the laws. You know what I'm saying? The new covenant hasn't happened, and the laws aren't written in our heads. Their bodies will rot in the grave, far from their grand estates. Ultimate destruction and judgment coming to this place very soon. This wasn't even a point I was trying to pull up, but it just popped up. This is 2 Ezra 8:1, and he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. Come. That's true. You know what I'm saying? Just read that out the Apocrypha. And it goes in of what we've been talking about this whole time, you feel me? You know, the world that's coming up, which is the kingdom, you know what I'm saying, of heaven. There's a reason why there's 2/3 of our people that have to be cut off, you know, because they've lived more wicked than the wicked. How can a whole nation of people outdo a nation that the Lord put on the earth to be wicked from birth? They outdid them. We've outdid them as a people. That's why there's going to be order in the Lord's kingdom. You feel me? There's going to be order. It's not going to be all of this, you know what I'm saying, confusion and whatnot. There's going to be order. So let's go on to my point. This is 2 Ezra. This is 2 Ezra 15:3, and I'm going to read down. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. You know, wickedness rules this place, you feel me? It rules it. You know, we get tired of seeing this shit every day. We get tired of seeing ABC people walk around. We get tired of niggas bragging about fucking each other's girls and shit. We get tired of seeing shit like that because we know that that's not how life is supposed to be lived. We know that. Therefore, saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith Yahweh, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So you know what I'm saying? As it reads in Zechariah 13, what is that, 8 and 9? I believe it's 8 and 9. That he's going to bring the 1/3 up through the fire and refine us as gold is refined and try us, or refine us as silver is refined and try us as gold is tried. Because he put us through this. You know what I'm saying? This is basically our training. This is our training camp so that we can have a spot in the Lord's heaven. This is our training camp right now. You know what I'm saying? We're getting tried. We have to deal with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We go through the jobs. We have to deal with the bullshit with people, with non-believers. You know what I'm saying? Scoffers, mockers. We got to deal with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is going to test us. The Lord's going to make it hard on us to see if we are truly worthy to serve him. Behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So this is Egypt. Modern day Egypt would be Babylon the Great. You know, Babylon the Great, the land of confusion, takes a lot of customs from all the ancient empires. You know what I'm saying? You walk around, you see all of these Greek and Roman monuments and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They took that from them. You see, you know what I'm saying? For instance, they got Memphis comes from the word Memphis comes from Egypt. You know they got the big pyramid in Memphis. It's all symbolism. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High Power shall bring upon it. So, the Lord's coming to bring plagues to this place. He's coming to bring famine. He's coming to bring, you know what I'm saying, wickedness. Lots of wickedness is going to engulf this place. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get engulfed by fire as the ultimate judgment. You know what I'm saying? This place, and these people have to be put down. They have to learn that their ways, the way that they did shit, was far left. They went above and beyond. They outdid themselves. They play their role to a T in the movie. They play their role to a T. And this is 26. For Yahweh knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High Power shall not deliver you, because you have sinned against him. Because you have sinned against him. That's talking about the 2/3. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave us a set of rules, a book. The Lord gave us a book to follow. He gave us a book to abide by. You know, we didn't abide by those laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why we have come so low as a people. You know, we don't remember who delivered us out of captivity. This is the only captivity where we forgot ourselves. And that's why it reads, in the land of captivity, they shall remember themselves. In the latter days, we will remember ourselves. So, I could bring that up, Lord willing. see if I can find this Salakia. Please bear with me. Actually, I know what I need to do. Might be in Hosea. Baruch. Salakia. It's in Baruch. So this is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. So, like we said in previous camps, you know what I'm saying? The Ish people, as they call themselves, the chosen people of the Lord, they say that they always knew their heritage. They always knew their history. So, that scripture I just read just proves them as liars. You know what I'm saying? The wicked are estranged from the womb. They speak lies, which is why it reads, never trust thy enemy. Sirach chapter 12 and 10. So, we are starting to wake up, which is why prophecy is starting to be unveiled a lot more. We get to see it a lot more and more. You know, that's how we know we're in the latter days, the end times. As more and more Israelites wake up, the hopeful elect will be sealed. And more of these prophecies will be seen throughout the world, and especially here. Because we see it all in all these other places, but we haven't seen it specifically over here. You know what I'm saying? Famine hasn't hit this place. Destruction hasn't hit this place. War hasn't hit this place. You know? Pestilences, great pestilences, really, real pestilences that's going to delete a lot of people have not hit this place. You think the video, you know what I'm saying? You think the video and the jump shot was something? That's not shit. Like it reads in Daniel chapter 12. You know what I'm saying? It will be a time as not a time even on the earth as even your ancestors have seen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that great. Our minds can't even comprehend what's gonna happen or what's about to happen. So that's why we keep preaching to you all. You know what I'm saying? Repent, turn back, turn to the Lord. What do? Continue to live in wickedness. Hey, y'all just playing y'all part, man. So, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? The ones who the Lord put the Spirit on to be able to discern and learn, Lord willing, they continue to wake up. And if you hear this, Lord willing, the Lord keeps you. Because as it reads in the latter days, you know, a lot of people will fall asleep again. A lot of people will go back into the darkness. Which is why I pray, and I know a lot of other brothers pray for the Lord to keep, you know what I'm saying, increasing our knowledge, keep us in the faith, keep our faith strong, you know what I'm saying, keep us believing in Him. Because this is not a fucking game. This is the end of this world. It is real. It's not fake. It's real life. It's not a dream and it's not a movie. It's just real shit we're talking about. It's serious. So it's not nothing to be playing with. We understand that the Lord didn't have to have mercy on us or choose us to be, you know what I'm saying, prophets of the Lord. He didn't have to choose us to be servants, but we're grateful that He did. You know? He could have chosen anybody else. He could have kept us living the same nigga life we was living before we heard about this truth. But He chose us. So we have to do our jobs. Man, I'm just gonna leave my garment, man, because this wind gonna keep on blowing it. Man, it's okay though. I can go ahead and bring up a few scriptures talking about the 2/3 and whatnot, because I've been talking about Esau, Edom a lot. So this is Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, And I always stop there because that is very important. A lot of these groups, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these Israelite groups, you know what I'm saying, these Hebrews, they don't like to call on the name of the Lord. Or if they do call on the name of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, it's always some bullshit with it. You feel me? They always want to come with something else. They want to call on the names, but then they want to go off somewhere else. So that's why we know Great Millstone has the 144% truth. We use, well, they use, to lock it because I'm an affiliate. They use the true names of the Lord, and they taught us that. So that's why I say it's important whenever I read that. They shall call on my name. That is important because the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it. Yahweh is his name. He exists. Yahweh. In the latter days, you know what I'm saying, people are going to call our phones, asking us, what was his name? You know what I'm saying? I forgot, bro. I should have been listening. And you know what I'm going to do when I get that phone call? Call on Jesus. Click up. I'm going to hang the phone up because you didn't want to listen when we tried to tell you all. Y'all didn't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? And it speaks on that too. They shall call on my name and I will hear them. I will say it is my people. And they shall say, Yahweh is my most power. He is the most high power. We will call on him in those days and he will deliver us from our enemies. He will deliver us from this captivity. And we have faith that he will do that. That's what having faith means, you know what I'm saying? Believing in something and not being able to see it. That's why a lot of these you know what I'm saying, these 2/3 people, you feel me, and women, they don't have faith. A lot of you niggas was raised by your mamas, so y'all don't have faith. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe something until you see it. Well, we have faith that the Lord is going to come back, and you know what I'm saying? He's going to save his people out of captivity. We have faith that that's going to happen because the Lord said it would. I want to get this one, but I really want to get the next scripture that I'm going to get after that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to read this one first. This is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I see niggas walking around and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And Jake gonna get caught up so hard, oh my goodness. As it reads, the Lord will come like a thief in the night. And that's real. That is real for Jake. They're gonna get so caught off guard, they're not gonna know what to do. They're gonna start panicking. Once all these little shops and stores start closing down, you know what I'm saying? The beauty supply and the liquor store, and you know what I'm saying? The bars and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? The shopping malls. You can't go around buying Gucci and Louis and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't go and get a 30-inch bundle to put on your head. You know what I'm saying? You can't go get your nails and your hair done. Y'all are gonna, in that day, y'all are gonna fold so bad. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so terrible for y'all. It's gonna be so terrible. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High power, I will also forget thy children. So like I said, in the latter days when it comes a time where, you know what I'm saying, yo man, what was you saying, bro? What was his name again? Just because you rejected us, you rejected the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We shall be hated among men for the Lord's sake. Because you rejected us, you rejected the Lord. It don't hurt us that you rejected us. You rejected the Lord. You rejected the word. You rejected him. You not rejected us, you rejected him. So because you rejected him, he's going to reject you, his people. He's going to reject you. And really, it could be worse than what it is. That's what y'all don't understand. It could be worse than what it is. But the Lord has mercy on you, motherfuckers. This is really the point I want to bring up, though. This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For Yahweh hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. They like to go with what their mama told them. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Jesus is the white man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still in that plantation Christianity mindset. You feel me? There's a lot of motherfuckers like that down here. You know what I'm saying? In the South, on the Bible Belt. Y'all still, you know what I'm saying, Baptist, Christian, whatever the fuck you is. And they ain't heard about the Israelites. I know they have, though. Some of them have, because it's camps in this, it's camps down here too. So y'all done heard it. Y'all just reject it. Y'all reject the law. Because y'all want to live wicked. Y'all want to do what you want to do. The Lord said, fuck that. You're not finna do what you want to do. I'm going to punish your ass, and then you're going to do what I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? You could try and run around and, you know what I'm saying, dance around it and try and avoid it. The Lord's still going to make you follow his commandments, his laws. You're still going to have to do it. So face it. Ooh, I almost said, ooh, I almost cursed again, boy. It ain't even cursing. It's just rude speech, man. It's just rude speech. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. Jake is a crab in the barrel, man. If they see a nigga outshining them, they want to bring him down low. You know what I'm saying? Like it reads, Salakia. Misery loves company. You know? They want to bring you down. They don't want to see nobody outshine you. They enjoy doing wickedness. They enjoy it. 30,000 tattoos on my arm, nigga. And I'm fucking your bitch, nigga. And I'm getting all this money, nigga. What do? Those ish people, they pump that shit into the rap songs and whatnot, pump it into your favorite influencers, so you can follow, because they know we are easily persuaded. You know what I'm saying? Sheep. They can persuade you and get you to follow their agenda easily, and you not even think nothing of it. You're not even thinking about it. You just bobbing your head. You know what I'm saying? They clone Tyrone. It's a lot of you niggas on the earth like that. You know? Y'all just follow suit. You know what I'm saying? You follow what they push out. You don't even see it as it, you know what I'm saying, be a wickedness. You don't even see it as them trying to bring down the Lord's people. You know what I'm saying? Pull us away as far as we can from how we supposed to live and how we supposed to do things. You know what I'm saying? Be a holy people. They don't look at it like that. As long as they get to worship Jesus and eat pork and seafood, shrimp boils, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. So, our people, like I said, man, so gone. So gone. Oh my goodness. We are so gone, man. It's crazy. You see little kids on the internet twerking and shit. You see women talking about how they sucking dick in cars. You know what I'm saying? And they men coming and banging on the door saying, what the fuck is you doing? We have shit like that, you know what I'm saying, polluting our people. But y'all don't see a problem with that. Y'all just look at it as entertainment and laughter. It's not funny. Look at my face. It's not funny. It's not fucking funny. This shit is not a joke. The Lord is coming back. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is coming back to deliver his people from captivity. Yes, it's going to happen. Let me go down. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 1 and 15. Actually, I'm going to start at 14. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hated. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. Y'all niggas like to celebrate everything but the type. Y'all like to celebrate everything but the high holy days the Lord gave us to celebrate. You like to celebrate Easter. You like to celebrate Christmas. You like to celebrate Halloween. You know what I'm saying? You like to celebrate Thanksgiving, all that shit. But y'all won't dare celebrate the Passover. You won't celebrate the Feast of, the Day of Atonement. You won't celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won't celebrate none of that. And when, this is the point though, And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. So when you know what I'm saying, ask for something from the Lord, he's going to cover his eyes. He ain't going to be able to see what you. Well, I'm not going to say that. When you ask him for something, he's not going to answer it. He's not going to get answered. I will hide my eyes from you. Yeah. When ye make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. So, like it reads, those who turn their ear from the doctor, even their prayers are an abomination. So, when you call up, you know what I'm saying, call on the name of Jesus, that's not doing shit. When you call on the name of God, that's not doing shit. Because God is only a title. All it means is power. So that's not even his name. Jesus isn't his name, and God isn't his name. So, when you call and pray, the Lord's not listening to your prayers. He's not listening. Wash you, make your hands clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before my eyes. Cease to do evil. Learn to do well. Seek judgment. Relieve the oppressed. Judge the fatherless. Plead for the widow. Come now and let us reason together, saith Yahweh. Through your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. So, like I said before, he's going to make us pure. He's going to make us white. He's going to make us a perfect people when we get to the kingdom. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of Yahweh hath spoken it. So that's ultimately what's going to happen to you 2/3. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to stretch out your hands. Y'all going to ask for the Lord for something, and he's not going to hear you. You know? You're going to ask for something, and he's not going to deliver it to you. Because y'all turned y'all backs on him. He's going to turn his back on you. I'm gonna end it off with this. I have two precepts. I just want to say this. If you just read the whole book of Isaiah chapter 3, it talks about what's going to happen to the women of our people as well, you know what I'm saying? The state that they're in right now and what's going to happen. So it talks about that as well. Just go ahead and read that chapter. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High Power. And if it first began at us, where shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God, the Most High Power? So it's basically saying that if judgment begins with the Lord's servants, which are the hopeful elect, the prophets, the ones who are trying to lead a righteous life, what does that mean for you, you non-believing mother? What does that mean for you? If we get judged first, what does that mean for you? Your judgment gonna be ultimate. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be terrible. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, there's a 1/3 and 144,000, but there's a 2/3 innumerable multitude that's gonna get destroyed in this place. If the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and sinner appear? They're gonna appear in the lake of fire. That's where they're gonna appear. Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High Power commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. So the Lord faileth not, like it says. We're supposed to just, you know what I'm saying, keep our faith in the Lord. Keep praying, like I said. Ask the Lord to keep you in the faith, in the truth. Ask him to, you know what I'm saying, increase your knowledge. Because he will return soon. This is my last scripture, precept I have to pull out. This is Romans 2:12. For as many as have sinned without the law shall also perish without the law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. So, like we said before, just because you didn't know, that doesn't make it an excuse. That's not an excuse. that you didn't know. Oh, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't matter. You're still gonna get judged for all the wickedness you've done on this earth. It doesn't matter. So y'all are gonna get judged, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are gonna get your ass whooped by the Lord. So with that being said, Lord willing, this camp lesson was edifying, you know what I'm saying? I'll get smoother with it, you know what I'm saying? with me having to do this by myself, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the east, close it off here, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah HaKodash. And until next time, I say Shalom. Shalom.